Hello everyone, this is Uthris, and welcome back to Medieval Engineers. So we're looking at the new world screen, specifically because a new update came out for survival mode that adds Barbarian waves. And so what I want to do is actually test this out. Apparently they spawn at night, and so I'm actually going to make night really short to test this out. Like I'm talking 12% of the time it'll be night, and we'll set the timer down to, I'm gonna try and get this to 5 minutes or so we can go through a couple days. Apparently they increased by 1 per day, and then to a max of 10 barbarians. The barbarians also have crossbows now and things like that, so we're just gonna go ahead and give this a try. Also, since it's gonna be in survival mode, we will be basically testing to see how they handle versus a small base and how quickly we can gather resources. The sun is going to be moving like a bullet across the sky. It's going to be rather impressive, so we're just going to load up a small terrain, and we'll have a little cart. Our cart's going to be, well, what we're going to be using to defend initially, and I want to show you guys how well these things work, if they work at all, what their pathing is like, how hard the crossbows are to deal with. I also haven't played survival since the last time I showcased it back probably about a month ago, and you know, a lot more blocks have been added to survival mode, and hopefully it's a little bit easier to construct things using the fact that items can be stored in chests now. There's also food and water systems. So here's our small little cart. It's a good sign. Let's actually bring up our tools. It doesn't look like I have a sword. Let's see here. Inventory. They also added a sword today, but it doesn't look like it spawns in the cart at the moment, but that's okay. I say, okay, how fast is the sun moving? It's definitely visibly moving. So number 2 is going to be our wonderful hotbar for our tools here. So we need an axe, a hammer, and a hand tool. So let's just go ahead, and I would like to find, oh, it's like there's a king statue kind of already added. And if that's the case, and I get this thing turned around, and I guess protect. Oh my goodness! Land on top. There you go. Okay, so this is a great start. I'm rushing because we only have a little bit of time. It's best to do this in third person. I don't like doing a third person in survival games. I think it's a little gimmicky. Really breaks the immersion. But I'm going to keep our cart up here by our king statue. I guess this is what we have to defend from our wonderful evaders. It would be great to build a wheelbarrow, but I don't think we're gonna have time for that. Let's just get to chopping. Chop down that tree. Why not chop down this one? Why not? There we go. That's not gonna land on me, is it? That would be pretty unfortunate. Alright, chop down that one. We're just gonna chop down 5 of these, I think, to begin with. Or 6, if physics helps us out a little bit. Start processing this piece of timber. Come on. There you go. There we go. Keep giving us lumber. Alright, so that's a fair amount to begin with. Go ahead and just pick these up. Run these over here. We'll make a small little hut to live in. Maybe have some storage. At some point we should also build a hand cart to transport little things around. Not quite as big as the current one right there, because I'm sure that'll be hard to control going up and down the hills. But I don't need that little thing. I just need some more lumber. I'm glad they made it a little bit see-through when you're carrying these, so you can actually see where you're going. And then also It doesn't damage any actual structures or items when you run into it anymore with them. I felt like that was going to be a cheap way to break through walls if you just had a manual kind of handheld battering ram that you could just basically twirl your camera around really quick and do a lot of damage. And wow, our stamina went down. I totally forgot about the stamina system, and that's going to be a bit of a bother. I shouldn't be sprinting everywhere. See if standing still, not holding anything, makes this go faster. How about crouching? No, it's about the same as standing still. So what's going to happen is nighttime's going to come through, and I might be able to look at our brightness, maybe. Graphics, field of view, no. Doesn't look like it. I'm going to have to just edit this in post-process so you guys can maybe see what's going on. They changed what the build hammer does since last time. It's left click to build now instead of right click, which was a little silly, and it's right click deconstruct, so we can start taking that apart like so. Oh, are there 2 king statues? Okay. Wow, this is getting really dark. Totally forgot. Let's can I lay down one of these? Actually, how about a fire bucket? That was scary. Okay, our eyes have adjusted a little bit. I have no idea where they're going to be coming from. The drums of war have sounded. Wow, it requires 20 scrap wood to even place a fire bucket. It's a little expensive. Where are they? I don't see any movement. Okay. I guess I'll just keep processing these down. And occasionally look. Now again, nighttime's really short in our save. You can see the moon. It's not really moving very quickly. I don't know why. Oh, there we go. Probably just because of how short daytime is, and we have some morning fog rolling in. Picked a small terrain. There's no barbarians. I don't know if they're just lost or what. That was rather anticlimactic. I'm curious to know if they just stay spawned in and will end up working their way here over time or not during the day, or if they disappear at day. I really just don't know what they do. So let's see. Need scrap wood to build fire bucket. Yeah, well, we don't have enough of that. So let's just go back into the woods. Keep gathering some resources. Okay, what was that? I heard some yelling. Scared the crap out of me. Oh. Looks like our logs built a barrier for us. There we go. Just... What are you doing in there, guy? Get out of there. There you are. Nope. Nope. Alright, he's dead. I guess it does a sound once the wave is over too. And... oh. They also drop a small bag of goodies, which is great. It kind of gives us a little bit of food. Looks like these herbs increase your HP, like it just did in the top left, which is pretty cool. I also need to probably go gather herbs in the woods. Well, not herbs, but food, so we can keep surviving. Come on. Process all this lumber down. And it's probably going to be night 2 here soon. I mean, at the rate this is going. And then we'll be fighting two barbarians. I mean, it's going to progress that quickly. If we keep using our stamina, I'm pretty sure that drains our food quicker. In fact, I think there's food in our crate here. So let me just see. Yes, we have some roots. So roots increase stamina regen and our food meter. So I'm gonna, while it's daytime, quickly run through the woods and find some food. I think this is one. Yes. I don't think it drops to the ground anymore. They just go straight into inventory by pressing T as well, which is great. Always thought it was a little weird. Ooh, we got some mushrooms, which is great as well. Got some food. Let's just eat all these, see how well this handles. Alright. Now, I don't know if the berry bushes just over time respawn their berries. That would be nice if they did. And if you could plant them eventually, that would be a big boon for our survival. I'm just going to grab a little bit more food and go back to work on whatever it is we're doing over here. Gonna have to build some sort of small foundation. Maybe I should bring the cart down, even though it'll be a bit of a pain to do so. So giving us these hordes, it's really going to, I think, be a good step in the right direction for survival. We're actually both surviving from something other than just starvation. Hopefully, maybe once they add water, we'll have that as something to manage as well. The closer to this gets to Terraformercraft, the happier I get. And if it can maintain some oh, we got a deer. I don't think, if I can just keep it running into that thing. Oh, get out of my way, tree. There we go. Just kill you. Come on, die. There we go. Nothing. You guys don't give anything. And your model's like a fainting goat. You're just very stiff-legged. It's pretty funny. Alright, just keep chopping these. Just like this. Hopefully without any of them kind of flying around and killing us right off. I'm pretty sure the same theory behind, you know, Minecraft. If you have a respawn point, you can die and just use that to get stats back. A little bit of a workaround than having to worry about food early on, as long as you have a spawning bed. Alright, keep gathering all these up here. Oh. Dropping it. Pick you up again. Come on. If I remember, ooh, another deer out in the field. I wish we had the crossbow. I don't think we spawned with one, and there's no way to craft weapons yet. So we're kind of stuck in what we can do in that sense. Looks like we're gonna be going through 2 or so nights, just so you guys can see. I'm thinking the day-night cycle, a good thing to set it as just 30 minutes. If you're actually playing on your own, not showcasing anything. In fact, I probably should just set it to 2 minutes or something for this video, because it looks like we're probably only going to go get through 2 day-night cycles, because it took a couple minutes to load in and get ready. Oh, don't want to do that. Just want to keep processing these down. Oh, I made it into a timber round. That's not what I wanted. I like the way things are processed in this game. It feels very natural to kind of carry things around, put them down, process them, and then construct things. So let's build a nice floor here. What kind of timber is it looking for? It was probably looking for scrap wood to place it. I'm liking the whole left click to build. Looks like they fixed a little bit of the jarringness for the camera when you're swinging an item. Let's go grab more lumber. All the lumber, all the time. Keep eating. Just keep our stamina up while we work. Grab you. Using a supply line would be to your advantage as well if you're doing multiplayer. I would try to use bots. I mean, let's see. If I do this and then drag a servant in. This was suggested last time I played by you guys that these are the purpose of these. I feel like early on you probably don't have access to this. So, and if it was upkeep, come on, there's, how do I upgrade you, man? Nothing? Okay, I don't know how that works. Could have sworn I just left clicked on him with that. Okay. It's always a very jarring thing, but we can use Bradford as a guinea pig out there to see if they just attack him or not. Let's get up on high ground, just overlook the area a little bit. I have no idea if the barbarians spawn at random. I suppose I could actually watch the... Oh! Looks like we got one here. Oh, he has a sword. Can I have your sword? Okay, he dropped a pickaxe. Not really something I care about. Let's go down and protect Bradford from the other one. As you can see, he's running into the logs. Come on. No, Bradford! Bradford's gonna die. Don't kill Bradford. Okay. We were able to take him out. What did he have? Ooh, some berries. That's good. Sound that the siege is over. Survived another little night. Obviously, these guys are pretty easy to kill. Their pathing is still pretty atrocious. That's why I'm a little surprised at that, just because they've been out for a little while. It doesn't look like it's gotten any better or worse. If they're not going to be like hardcore pushing AI early, then I don't see a purpose of working on it at all. At this stage, I would much rather have more survival things added in before AI. If you look at Minecraft, for example, I mean, it had a lot of blocks, and then they added, I think, HP and zombies in a single update, and then they eventually added food as a requirement. But by then, they already had all the crafting done. For the most part, how it was working, crafting benches, things like that. People were already building things And then when they introduced NPCs and things attacking them, it felt much more natural. I mean, I don't know, it's just not the order that I would do things in. I'd rather get the core gameplay done before worrying about the AI, because it's a creative game. I mean, it's something that we want to build in and then worry about the survival. Don't get me wrong though, I'm really excited for the survival part in terms of combat and things like that, but I'd rather have just crafting all the construction mechanics in order, and then at that point it gives people time to get used to that and formulate kind of strategies to survive once the AI is really just working. Can I just remove this? Yes. Yes, I can. These blocks are in the way. I can just push it. That works too. We need scrap wood. We need 6 scrap wood. How many are in the area? We got nothing. Is it based on where I'm standing? It's not giving me a reading on what's in the area, which is a little weird. Let's see. We got 1. We got 2. What's this? What are you? Like bolts for something, or stakes. I don't know what that is. Can't put it in my inventory. I don't. Actually, let's put it in a barrel. Maybe I can view what it is in there. Okay. It is a wooden spike. I don't know what those are for. What are those for? Wooden spike. Really saying here. It's not saying at all. Oh well. I don't even know how I got one. So we only have 3 scrap wood. I think the next thing to do is just process one of these logs all the way down to scrap wood. And you do that just by left clicking on the log itself. It explodes into additional wood. So let's see, we have enough timber to actually build our foundation. You can see 20 minutes, I mean, with interruptions with the barbarians, you can have a wooden foundation, people. So building is still a little slow. Why is there a barbarian here? I'm gonna use my hammer. Oh, goodness, he tackled me to the ground. I think he just ragdolled into me. Oh well, gives me a chance to respawn. Do I respawn with tools? I do. Gotta come over here and see what he drops. My inventory, I guess, went flying a little bit. I think that's my inventory. I think this over here is his. Yeah, he just had a hammer. Okay. Ooh, I want the mace. Thank you for the mace. Oh, that means I could have picked up the guy's sword that I killed? Is it still here? It is. Come on. Oh. Oh, sweet. We got a sword. Okay. Kind of see what this thing looks like here. Maybe, can I go into, this will be the last thing I show you guys. Just want to see what this thing looks like. Okay. It's a pretty standard, just a straight sword. I think it's a arming sword. I don't know if it's really a long sword by any means. No, it's an arming. It's a one-handed arming sword. Not bad. Look at this. My lip like gets stuck to my upper lip. My angry eyebrows get really angry. Alright, so that's it for this episode. I just wanted to touch on the changes, review some things since this. Oh, we got a deer. Okay, ADD. I just wanted to get, back into looking at the survival update a little bit. See if everything is up to standard. And, I mean, they're heading in the right direction. I just want more survival over NPCs. I guess that's the only negative thing I can think of at this moment. Yeah. If you guys enjoyed the video, feel free to subscribe to the channel for more gaming goodness. You can check out my other videos for actual good construction and instructions on how to be good at like building dynamic kind of buildings, at least the shells of them. I don't really get into too much detail. Check out my other videos such as Timber and Stone. I might even upload that tomorrow morning, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.